Welcome back to Future Bike Zone, your ultimate destination for all things two wheels and futuristic. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated motorcycles of 2025, the all-new Royal Enfield Himalayan 650. After years of speculations, spy shots, and rumors floating around the internet, Royal Enfield has finally answered the prayers of adventure tourers across the globe. They've taken the legendary DNA of the Himalayan and injected it with the power and prestige of the 650 cubic centimeters twin platform. The result is a machine that's ready to conquer mountains, highways, and everything in between. Let's start with what makes this motorcycle an absolute game-changer: the engine. At the heart of the Himalayan 650 is the same 648 cubic centimeters, air and oil-cooled parallel twin engine that powers the Interceptor 650 and Continental GT 650. It's a proven, reliable engine with smooth power delivery and that classic British parallel twin thump. On the Himalayan 650, however, the engine's been slightly retuned to offer better low-end torque and mid-range grunt, ideal for off-road riding and loaded touring. You're looking at around 47 horsepower at 7,250 rpm and 52 Nm of torque at 5,250 rpm. That may not sound like a powerhouse on paper, but the way this bike delivers that power, predictably and smoothly, makes it extremely usable in real-world adventure scenarios. The Himalayan 650 gets a 6-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch, making gear shifts smooth and reducing wheel hop during aggressive downshifts. For those who've always found the 411 a bit underwhelming on highways, the 650 eliminates that concern completely. The bike now cruises effortlessly at triple-digit speeds, with ample power left for overtakes even when fully loaded with luggage. Now let's move to design, because the Himalayan 650 stays true to its roots while also evolving in the right direction. It retains that rugged, no-nonsense silhouette that the original Himalayan was known for: the tall stance, upright riding posture, long travel suspension, and minimalist bodywork. But Royal Enfield has taken it several steps ahead in terms of refinement. The bike now features a redesigned fuel tank with more pronounced shrouds, a more muscular stance, and cleaner lines all around. The split LED headlamp setup is new and more powerful, offering significantly better illumination for night rides in the wild. The windscreen is now adjustable, providing better wind protection on highways, and there's an optional tall visor available from the factory. The seat has been completely redesigned as well. It's wider, better padded, and ergonomically contoured for long hours on the saddle. Whether you're riding solo or with a pillion, comfort levels are vastly improved compared to its 411 cubic centimeters predecessor. On the instrumentation side, the Himalayan 650 gets a full-color TFT display with Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation via the Royal Enfield Tripper system, and integrated ride analytics. The UI is clean and intuitive, and can be toggled using handlebar-mounted switchgear. USB Type-C charging ports are standard now, a small but thoughtful touch for modern adventurers. One of the biggest improvements comes in the form of suspension. The Himalayan 650 features a 43mm upside-down fork at the front with 200mm of travel and a monoshock at the rear with 180mm of travel. This setup provides excellent damping for off-road terrain while maintaining composure on highways and twisty roads. The ride is plush yet controlled, absorbing bumps, rocks, and potholes with ease. Braking duties are handled by dual-channel ABS with a 320mm disc at the front and a 240mm disc at the rear. The ABS is switchable for the rear wheel, giving off-road riders more control when sliding through loose surfaces. Brakes feel progressive, with strong initial bite and ample stopping power, a marked improvement over the previous Himalayan. Tires are purpose-built for dual sport use, a 21-inch front and 17-inch rear setup. These tubeless spoke wheels are a first for Royal Enfield and provide the best of both worlds: durability of spoked wheels and convenience of tubeless tires. Wrapped in dual-purpose rubber from CAT or optional Pirelli Scorpion Rally STRs, the Himalayan 650 is equipped to handle everything from tarmac to trails. One of the most important aspects of any ADV is its touring capability, and here the Himalayan 650 truly shines. The bike comes with mounting points for panniers and top boxes right out of the factory. Royal Enfield is also offering a full range of touring accessories: crash guards, fog lamps, aluminum luggage, auxiliary fuel cans, engine bash plates, and more. The subframe is reinforced, the chassis has been stiffened, and ground clearance stands at an impressive 220 mm, meaning this bike won't just look the part, it'll walk the talk. The fuel tank capacity is now a generous 20 liters, up from the 15 liters on the Himalayan 411. With an estimated mileage of around 25 km per liter under mixed riding conditions, you're looking at a theoretical range of nearly 500 km, enough to cross states without needing a fuel stop. Let's not forget comfort. The Himalayan 650's ergonomics have been refined for long-distance riding. The rider triangle is neutral and relaxed, the handlebars are wide and slightly raised, and the foot pegs are ideally positioned for both seated and standing posture. For shorter riders, there's also an optional low seat height variant which brings it down from 830 mm to around 805 mm. Another big upgrade is the introduction of ride modes and traction control. The Himalayan 650 features 3 riding modes: road, rain, and off-road. Each mode tweaks the throttle response, ABS sensitivity, and traction control settings. While the system isn't as advanced as some European adventure bikes, it's more than enough for the segment and gives the rider a greater sense of confidence in variable conditions. Coming to the price, Royal Enfield has once again struck a fine balance between value and performance. The base variant of the 2025 Himalayan 650 is priced at around 4.29 Indian rupees lakh ex-showroom in India, which translates to roughly $5,500 internationally. For an adventure bike with a twin-cylinder engine, high-end components, and a heritage-rich badge, this is nothing short of a steal. And with multiple colorways, special editions, and factory customization via the Make It Yours, MyWay program, there's plenty of room to make this bike your own. What truly sets the Himalayan 650 apart is its ethos. It's not just a bigger engine slapped onto a popular frame. It's a motorcycle born from a legacy of global overland adventures, refined with feedback from real-world riders, and designed to bridge the gap between rugged exploration and refined touring. It's the bike that lets you chase mountain passes on a Friday, commute to work on a Monday, and everything in between. With the 650 platform now proven over hundreds of thousands of kilometers worldwide, backed by a growing global service network, the Himalayan 650 is poised to become a benchmark in the middleweight ADV category. It's got the heart, the soul, and now, the muscle, a rare trifecta in today's over-engineered motorcycling world. So if you've been holding back from buying the Himalayan 411 due to power constraints, or you've been eyeing pricier adventure tourers from European or Japanese brands, the Himalayan 650 could very well be the perfect balance of capability, comfort, and cost. This is not just an upgrade, it's a full-blown evolution. The Royal Enfield Himalayan 650 is here, and it's ready to rewrite the rules of adventure. That's all for today's deep dive into the 2025 Royal Enfield Himalayan 650. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Future Bike Zone, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the latest bikes from around the world. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the Himalayan 650 over its competitors like the KTM 390 Adventure or the Benelli TRK 502X? We want to hear from you. Until next time, ride safe, dream big, and keep exploring. This is Future Bike Zone, signing off.